So this particular road I'm riding on right now is trash. And I mean, it looks like scorched earth. And I am surprised to see this particular state in the condition it's in. But most of the people in this particular state like to point fingers at New York, San Francisco, California, LA, California, District of Columbia. But has anyone taken a look at this particular state? I'm not going to say what it is right now. I got plenty of time to talk about things. But it's trash. There's trash all over the roadway. The infrastructure is trash. I told you, it looks like a scorched earth. And so that's why I said most people do not pay attention to their own backyards. Okay? Arizona, Texas, and Florida always look out to blame everybody else for the problems of the world. But I'm riding through these states right now, and it is like trash. I am so surprised. Except when I told you about that one area I went in, it was in Texas. And it was like another planet because the roadways there was no potholes anywhere, is my point. The landmarks in this particular state here are invisible to the decay, neglect of this roadway. I mean, it looks like it's been scorched. And that's because of climate, of course, of climate destruction. But I'm just saying the people that so-called care about this planet, care about this country, ought to be ashamed of themselves. Okay? And stop pointing fingers at New York all the time. Harassing people in New York. Harassing people in California. Okay? Take a look at your own backyard. And like I said, you ought to be ashamed of yourselves that you allowed this to happen. I'm looking at it. There's trash all over this interstate here in this particular state. Okay? But yet you got you got these feminine straight males who are afraid of homelessness. And they're afraid of crime. You know, they're crying like babies about all that. Okay, what are you doing about this particular stuff? Are you crying about this? Crying about the state of these roadways and the infrastructure? Are you crying about that? Okay, because you ought to shed a tear. This is embarrassing. And that's why I'm glad I'm taking these rides, these road trips, because I can see for myself what's going on. Okay, and not have, like I said, a lot of this stuff is just smoke and mirrors. You know, you get these so-called whatever they want to call themselves. I'm not going to even say what they are. But they love to blame other people, is my point. Pointing fingers out about someone else's, whatever somebody else is doing. Oh, it's an American problem. Oh, it's a black culture problem. Oh, it's women. Oh, it's transgender. No one ever wants to look in their own backyard and see what the hell they're hiding and concealing. Okay, but you can't conceal this. This is utterly embarrassing. Okay, the roadway is in total chaos. I'm telling you, my vehicle, I know my vehicle has received some damage from these potholes, splitting of the roadways, the uneven pavement. And of course they're going to blame it on Mother Nature. They're not going to blame it on their neglect. So again, please, pay attention to your own backyard. Get out of other people's business. Get out of other people's bedroom. Okay? And worry about how you're going to manage all of this. And how are you going to protect people from the destruction all of this neglect is going to cause. Okay? Theories and opinions. If you don't like it, just swipe. Everybody else, trust me, I'll be back.